Good morning. Welcome to the Community Review on Hot 92.3. I'm Josefa Salinas, your host. In the house, somebody we love. She's been coming around for years, and I love it when she comes because we always have so much to talk about. And one of my favorite things to talk about is the amazing HUFF Awards honoring unsung fathers. So who are we talking about? Of course, Mablean Efren Foundation, Judge Mablean in the house.
In the house. Thank you so much.
How are you?
I am doing well.
My dear friend, how have you been?
I've been doing well.
Yeah?
How have you been?
Highly favored.
Good. It's good to be here still. That's what I say. I'm still above ground.
It is. It is. It's still doing great things. The HUFF Awards are coming up June 19th, where we honor unsung fathers. It's kind of your tribute to fathers that might not be getting the recognition that they need. It's all happening at the Hyatt Regency Hotel Grand Ballroom, 200 South Pine in Long Beach. And you can actually go there and spend the night maybe with Dad.
Yes, you
can. And then come for the brunch the next day.
We have discount room rates if you're interested in doing that.
There you go. And if you want more information, you can call 323-445-6669, the Mablean Efren Foundation. And now, Judge Mablean, you're going to tell us all about it.
All right, I'm going to give them an
Awards?
easy website address, too, because trying to spell out my name, they probably won't spell it right. So let's use HUFFawards.com, HUFFawards. It's just the first letters of honoring unsung fathers. So HUFFawards.com. Now, the HUFF Awards, as you said, Josefa, this is our 9th year, and it's all about honoring men from our community who go about their daily task of providing the love, nurture, and support for their children and often go unnoticed. So the way we notice them is we allow you, the community, to nominate one of those men in your life who you know is an absolute wonderful father. Either you haven't told him so. This time you get a chance to tell him by writing an essay and telling us all the wonderful things he does. This is a father who doesn't just go to work, come home, sit in front of the television, and is a couch potato with his remote control, but he's a father who's actively involved in the lives of his children. He may be part of the carpool to take the children to school. He may be the one that takes them on the field trips and accompany the class on the field trips. He even may comb the hair. He may prepare the breakfast. He's the father that helps clean the house, to do dinner, to help the children with their homework, whatever it takes to raise a child. This father is actively involved. He has not left it to mother. He knows that it takes two of them to raise these children properly. So we pay homage to them, and you allow us to do so by your nominations and telling us all about these wonderful men in your life. And you can pick up a nomination application online at HUFFawards.com, and the applications are due May 13th.
Now, absolutely no exceptions.
Absolutely no exceptions. That's our cutoff date.
Like sending it the next day and go, oops, sorry.
Send it in the next day. You know I'm the judge. Rules are rules.
Right.
So send it in the next day. I'm going to say, oops, May 13th was yesterday.
Right.
I'm sort of like IRS on that in that regard. Now, I will allow it to be postmarked by May 13th.
Okay,
for those of you who are mailing it. But if you're sending it online, it has to be sent by May 13th. Or if you're delivering it any other way, it has to be received by May 13th. But if you postmark it, you will get a day's grace because it won't get to me by then.
Postal service is what it is.
That's right, because the postal service is what it is.
Right.
But we expect it, and the wonderful thing about it is it's not just one dad. I have 5 categories, so it's different dads.
Now, I was just getting ready to say there are different categories. So let's talk about those categories.
All right. We have the single dad, and we know today there are a lot of single dads out there. When we say single dad, because we mean you're the primary caretaker, because there is never by yourself, because mother's there somewhere, but you're the primary caretaker as the single dad. Then we have the married father, of course. We have the divorced father who realizes that I divorced mama, not the children, so I still have a great relationship with my children. Then you have the village dad who has stepped into the shoes of being a dad, although he is not a biological father. And we have the living legacy. That's the guy that's 65 years or older who has been married to the same woman for 45 years or more.
Wow.
and you don't think that that's possible, we want to show them that it's possible. And we have a number of applications for men who fit that category. It was so funny because when I said you had to be married 45 years or more, this one gentleman, someone sent in an application for him. He had 3 different wives. And I was like, no, you didn't read the rest of it. It said to the same woman. Right. I'm sure if you're 65 and you add up 2 or 3 marriages, we could get a lot of men meeting that. But we want you married to the same woman at least 45 years. It's just to show all of the men that are not 65 or older that it's possible, and that you can have a wife and the same woman. You don't have to divorce and remarry and divorce and remarry. So that we want to get the idea out of keeping the family intact. And that's what it's all about.
So let's talk about this on Father's Day. It's all happening on June 19, 2011 over at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Long Beach. What's going to happen that day?
Well, it's going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet brunch, entertainment by a celebrity artist who I just confirmed, Angela Christie, a great saxophonist.
Nice.
I mean, this woman can blow a saxophone. We will also have a live house band, Elaine Gibbs and her band. We have Michael Collier, who's a great comedian, is our MC, along with the incredible Miss Jennifer Lewis. Will be emceeing the event. Right. We have celebrity presenters, Vanessa Bell Calloway and Ella Joyce and Lisa Ray, if she's not filming. She has committed if she's not filming. So it's an afternoon of fun. You get a chance to take pictures with your dad. We'll have a professional photographer there so you can get the family portrait. We'll have vendors there so you can purchase nice gifts. If you forgot to get a Father's Day gift, okay, we'll make it easy for you. You can go out and buy one from one of our vendors, wrap it up real quick, take it in there with dad. And most of all, it's just a whole lot of love going on between the fathers, and everyone's there and all of the families. And then the fathers are going to get a lot of gifts, and we roll out the red carpet for them. There's press coverage. They get pictures. They get talked about in the paper. They get a photo spread. Just a lot of fun.
Aww.
Just a wonderful day for the fathers, and making Father's Day special like we do for Mother's Day.
Well, I would love for you to send me your winners.
Okay.
The photographs of the winners so that we can continue the celebration.
All right.
After Father's Day, and put them up on our webpage with the category that they won under, and a little bio about that father, and we'll leave it up for a month afterwards and celebrate these men who have not only taken but lived the honor of being a father.
That would be so nice, because we have them send us a picture, and we do a small bio and a picture in our souvenir journal, so we can just send that on over to you for your website. And of course, we put it up on our website, and that would be wonderful, because now with social networking at a greater level than it was when I began this 9 years ago, they can really get coverage, and they can really become famous, because people can put them on Facebook and say, look, my dad just won, for Fatherhood Forever. My dad just won the single dad category. So they can get a lot of coverage out of this now. It can be all over the world.
Oh,
YouTube, I know,
all
YouTube,
over the world.
Facebook, all over the world. So come on, nominate your dad and let the world know what a wonderful father he is.
Okay, again, the deadline for applications, listen closely, May 13th is the deadline. If you're going to mail it in, it must be postmarked by May 13th. And that doesn't mean put a stamp on it and take it and drop it in a mailbox. If you need evidence, you need to walk into the post office. They got the little machine. You can just do it right there at the machine.
That's right.
You get a receipt that shows that you mailed it on the 13th, okay? Or just mail it ahead of time.
Just mail it ahead of time. Yeah, don't procrastinate, because we want to make this a wonderful event. And the longer it takes, that's why we have this deadline so close, because we've got to synopsize the essays that they write about their fathers.
Right.
And we have to get it into the souvenir journal so that we can have a wonderful journal for the day of the event. And we don't want to rush to do it. Because we want this day to be absolutely wonderful.
It's such a wonderful. There's always, everybody just talks about this for weeks afterwards. It's June 19th, 2011 at the Hyatt Regency Hotel Grand Ballroom in Long Beach. HUFFAWARDS.com. HUFFawards.com is where you can go get your nomination form. Or if there's not somebody that you're nominating, but you just want to come on Father's Day for a really great place to have
take
a
your father
wonderful
out.
brunch.
Right.
Okay? Come. It's such a
music
fun event.
And jokes and laughter. And we also have another component, too.
Okay.
We offer scholarships. as well.
Okay.
For on this event, and the scholarship applications are also online. They're for 2011 high school graduates. Also, we have a nursing scholarship that's specifically for those going into nursing in honor of my mother, who was a nurse. And we also have a scholarship set aside for a student who will be enrolling at Howard University, one of our board members who's a Howard University alumni. And then there's the class of 1967 from Thomas Jefferson High School. And we give an award to a graduate from Thomas Jefferson High School at 1319 East 41st Street here in the city, in case those of you have forgotten, but we give a graduate from that school an award as well. So get in your scholarship applications. Money is tight,
right?
For students attending college.
Yes, it is.
Every dollar that you can get to help you go to college, matters.
It matters.
So whether it's $1, whether it's $1,000, $5,000, I won't tell you the amount, because the amount, of course, will depend upon the ticket sales and our sponsors and all. So, but we're going to give you a scholarship. We're going to help you. Right. You know, if you buy a book, sometimes it makes a difference in being able to buy that book for that science class or the math class, and the one that costs so much money. So apply for your scholarships. That deadline is also May 13th, and the application again is online, HUFFawards.com. Click scholarship application and get it in May 13th. Now, for those of you going to college, I'm not doing postmark, right? Because I want to teach you what it means to get your applications and to meet deadlines for college. So don't wait till the last minute. I need to have it by May 13th. But scholarship applications, it must reach me by May 13th. If it doesn't reach our office by May 13th, you're out of it. You need to learn now. Deadlines are important, particularly for college.
Yes, it is. So if you don't have a computer, march yourself over to the computer room at your school, at your library. Go up to somebody at Starbucks and see if you can borrow their computer.
That's right.
Because they're all sitting in there.
They're at the
for
local
hours
libraries.
at a time. Okay.
And if you don't have one, your friend has one, your cousin has one, your grandma, somebody has
one. Or
one.
go online on your phone. You do it all the time anyway for silly stuff. You do it for something good this time.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's right, because you have the application of, internet is on your phone. Pull down the application.
If you can update Facebook on your phone, you can fill out an application.
And our applications have been, they're such that you can complete it on the computer, online. You don't have to, download it.
Right.
You can complete it online and email it on over to us.
There you go. It's the ninth annual Mablean Efren Foundation honoring unsung fathers, HUFF Awards, and Scholarship Brunch. It's happening June 19th, 2011 at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Long Beach in the Grand Ballroom. HUFFawards.com is where all the information can be found. Go today to put your nomination in for a father, or get your application in for a scholarship that'll be given away, or just make your reservations to come on out and have a good time.
Bring your father.
It's a fun afternoon. Even if you don't have a father to bring, just come on down and have a good time, because it is fun.
And enjoy the other fathers that are there.
Well, Judge Mablean, it's always so much fun having you here.
And are you going to join us? You haven't joined us yet. I would love to have you.
We always end up being out of town that weekend, but I don't think I'm going to be this year.
Well,
so I will be there.
You can come. My guess.
If I am not out of town, I will definitely be there this year, because it's straight down the freeway for me, right down the 405
If I pin her
South.
down to be a presenter, you think I get her
Oh.
there? I think I got her.
Well, I tell you what, I'm also going to invite you to come to our How to Be a Girl conference this summer and speak to these young women about some of those very things we were talking about how marriage is a job, it's work, it takes effort, and all the, I'm sure, just crazy divorce stories that you had to hear when you were on TV, that you'll have a thing or two to tell these young women about relationships and about what marriage really is all about. So we would love to invite you down to How to Be a Girl.
I don't even want to get over to marriage with them yet, because the news this week has really hurt when I saw that young lady that was kidnapped by her boyfriend at 17 years old and hurt. Just because he didn't like the fact that they were about to break. So it's really important that we start talking and having dialogue with these girls. So I love to come, Josefa.
Yeah,
I'd love to be with you.
I've met with some girls recently, and my first thing to them was, don't play with these boys' feelings.
Yeah, don't play.
And guys too, don't play with these girls' feelings, because people aren't the same as they were even 10 years ago.
Right.
People are doing very, very desperate, crazy things. Now. So you have to be very careful about the kinds of relationships that you get into and the things that you do. And if you're that young, man, just have fun. Don't get in these serious relationships.
Too young anyway.
Yeah, have fun.
Just enjoy going out and dating and going to the movies and going to the club, to the parties, whatever. But no need to get caught up yet. You need to finish college.
Exactly. HuffAwards.com. And, of course, all of these links will be up on my webpage at hot923.com. Keyword Josefa. Judge Mablean, I'll see you on the 19th of June at the HUFF Awards, and then you'll be out with us at Dockweiler Beach for the How to Be a Girl, July 24th to the 29th. Thank you for coming down. You know, mi casa es su casa. My mic is your mic anytime.
Thank you so much.
I just love Judge Mablean. Don't forget, May 13th is the deadline. Get those award nominations or those scholarship applications in right now. I know it's hard to think about, but have you thought about retirement? I don't care what age you are. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you better start planning right now. And all that information's coming up next on the Community Review, Hot 92.3.